Good morning, Doherty Spartans. I'm Brendan Nelson.
And I'm John Miller. Welcome back to second semester of the Spartan Outlook.
It feels so good to be doing this show again. We sure have been busy.
We have, but our promo for Doherty turned out fantastic. If you haven't seen it yet, you have to check it out.
Yes, make sure to give it a watch. You can find it on our YouTube channel, Spartan Outlook, or on the Doherty website. Now to Haley with the winter sports.
Hey guys, it's Haley. The holiday break is over, and that means league play for our winter athletes. Let's check it out.
First up, boys basketball. They've been a force to be reckoned with, sitting at the number 10 spot with a 10-3 record. Brevin Brimble, Kyrell Benford, Joseph Golden, and Caden Washington are all above 90 points on the season. With the offensive success, the boys are fighting hard for their next league title. And now to the girls. This experienced team has had an explosive start, finishing the pre-holiday portion of the schedule perfect, and their only loss coming from Pueblo South in overtime. Much like the boys, the Lady Spartans are powerful on the offensive side of the ball, with 4 girls, Aubriana Nodi, Kalani Paloa, Brianna McBride, and Micaiah Minnis, all averaging double points. The girls are in prime position to compete for the league title. Next up is wrestling. Wrestling has been very successful this year, and there are even a couple girls on the team. Those girls just competed in the first ever Colorado Girls Wrestling Tournament. The rest of the boys have had a great season as well. Now we have girls swim and dive. There are only 3 meets left this season, and the girls have had a strong showing. Anna Smith has already qualified for state in diving, and Grace Kunzela has been training for the Olympic pentathlon. Finally, boys ice hockey. It's been a rebuilding year with only 3 seniors and a new coaching staff, but the boys remain positive and take it game by game. Captain Dylan Sater and assistant captains Riley Dunlop and Scotty Sellers help to develop their young core, and the play improves with every game. And as always, thanks to Cheer and Palms for their continued support of our athletes.
To learn more about upcoming schedules, visit DohertyAthletics.org. Make sure to get out there and support your fellow Spartans.
Whether we're on the courts, the ice, the mat, or in the pool, Spartans show their competitiveness.
One of our crew members, Zach Hackman, had some questions for fellow Spartans. Let's see how they responded.
Hello guys, it's 2017 and we're back at it again. We're starting off the year right. We're doing some random questions. So let's get to it, folks. Here we go. Do you have any allergies?
Cats and dogs mostly.
All right, thank you. If you could be any superhero, which one would you be?
Probably Captain Underpants.
Thank you. What's your favorite color?
Green, most definitely.
Thank you. What's your favorite food?
Mashed potatoes.
Thank you. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Breakfast Club.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you drinking?
Water.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be sweet tea.
No.
All right, thank you.
Water, yeah.
What is the best animal?
I think a dolphin, to be honest.
Thank you. Are you afraid of the dark?
A little, yeah.
All right, thank you. How tall are you?
6'3".
6'1".
Cool. Thank you. Do you have any pets?
No.
All right, thank you. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
I'd live in Madagascar because I don't really think there's a lot of people there.
Okay, thank you.
I did not see that coming. Hey, what's that smell?
I think Nate is making some super delicious dessert.
Yeah, a Canadian dessert. Let's check it out.
Hey, I'm Nate Wood. This is Cooking with Canadians, and today we're gonna make Nanaimo bars. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, you're going to want to grind up the graham crackers and the almonds. Butter the pan. Mix the shredded coconut, graham crackers, and almonds together. Flatten them in the buttered pan. Put it in the fridge while you make the custard. The custard consists of the custard, milk, and powdered sugar. Mix them all together. Take the pan out of the fridge and spread the custard over all the other stuff. Again, put it in the fridge.
The next day.
Chop up the chocolate. Put the chocolate in the pot. Put it on a low temperature so it melts. Then cover the custard with chocolate. And you're done.
These are amazing.
Speaking of amazing, winter formal is soon approaching.
Really? What's the theme this year?
A Yule Ball in a wonderful winter wonderland. Here, watch this promo that Kristen and I put together. Hey Kirsten, do you want to go to the Yule Ball with me?
What's the Yule Ball?
It's like this big, elegant dance, and it's themed kind of like a winter wonderland, only better.
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like this.
Well, we can't go dressed like this.
And we want you to join us on January 28th from 8 to 11 p.m.
Tickets go on sale January 23rd, $15 in advance and $20 at the door.
Hope to see you there.
That is going to be so great and super affordable.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why Doherty is so bomb.
Speaking of how bomb Doherty really is, we had a Palmer Terror spend one day as a Doherty student. She had some pretty interesting insights. Check it out.
I've been a student at Palmer for 4 years now, and honestly, I can't see myself going to a high school anywhere else. I love being a Palmer Terror. My fellow students, our teachers and staff, the culture and the environment, everything about it has contributed to who I am today. That's why people were a bit confused when I decided to attend Doherty High School for a day. That's right, Doherty High School, our biggest rivals. I wanted to try to discover what it's like to be a Spartan, and along the way I discovered a little bit about Palmer and myself as well. Before going to Doherty, I thought about 2 things about the school that stood out to me. Number 1, the immense amount of school spirit and pride all the students show. And number 2, what it means to be a Doherty Spartan. So I set out on a mission to the realm of the Spartans to see what they're all about. Here are some things I discovered about Doherty's spirit and pride.
The Doherty spirit comes from all the kids.
I would say it comes from the generations previous to the school. Like they leave their impression on like freshmen and sophomore, and they kind of keep it going as they become juniors and seniors.
The enthusiasm of the staff as well as the other students is just kind of infectious. Even if you don't want to, go along with it, you end up getting caught up into it.
Man, it lives everywhere. I think the teachers and the students too. There's just a lot of camaraderie amongst our teams, our staff.
I think it's just like the energy we have here, because you go into one of our assemblies where everybody's in the gym and it's just, we're loud. We have so many people.
Doherty spirit mostly just comes from everybody in the student body, like just really wanting to get hype for pretty much everything that we do.
So the Doherty spirit comes within the kids.
So again, Doherty spirit feels like being a family.
There's no doubt that the Doherty Spartans have some great pride. So, what do they think about being a Spartan, and what does that mean to them?
Being a Spartan, we have a thing where you talk about being disciplined, self-denying, focused, and I think if you have any or all of those traits, that's going to help kind of what the Spartans had and what they represented a long time ago.
Volleyball games, football games, you just go to these events, our assemblies. It's just loud, it's the enthusiasm is up, and everybody's just so proud to be a Spartan. It's amazing.
Being a Spartan means trying to get better at everything that you're doing every year, trying to improve, trying to bring a little bit more structure and applying everything that you're learning at the school to your future in a career or college or wherever you're going to be going after.
So being a part of Doherty here is really great because we have that community.
It's our Harvest of Love, obviously. We raised $43,000 last year. And so I think that's a big part of being a Spartan, is coming together for the community and stuff, not just cheering loud at games.
Simply put, I think it's just do things not necessarily for yourself, but for the good of everybody, for the whole.
Doherty has some things that are found in all high schools, but there are some cool opportunities there as well. I sat in on some really interesting classes, and they even have this big Spartan dude to admire.
Being a Spartan, to me, it basically just means being the best you that you can be.
That last line might sum it all up. Being a Spartan is about being the best you that you can be, but that's also what being a terror is about. In the end, I discovered that each person's school is special. Every school deserves to have loyal, spirited students, because we are all hopefully striving to do the same thing, be who we are in the best way that we can.
She makes some great points. We can be rivals, but still respect each other too. Well, Doherty, our show has come to an end. See you soon.